Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. With Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Fox is out there with Ja Morant. Then it's Julius Randle. Then there's Banchero. And it's Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. All right, Grant, a matchup of the elites tonight. Two titans clashing in this one.
Oh, my. B.A., I mean, there's no shortage of stars on either side of the ball. These tend to be statement games, sending a message by imposing their will.
Pass to Randle. Davis against Adebayo. Davis, the pass to Fox. Banchero with a screen on Booker. Adebayo grabs the board. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said one person we cannot overlook is Tyrese Halliburton. He said the guy has major impact on the game, even when he's not scoring, which he usually is. He sets the tempo for the team. He can defend, rebound, pass the ball. Kid's got it all. Guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Oh, denied by Durant.
We've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his impressive length to block shots.
The drive by Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Halliburton, no good. Gone 1 for 3 so far. Well, Richard, we know how decorated AD was early on in his career. What can we expect from him moving forward?
Oh, he was getting Defensive Player of the Year and MVP votes back then. If he can get back to that level, he's going to be an absolute focal point for a long time coming.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Adebayo, a screen on Randle. Here's Durant. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Don't laugh at me when I say this, but there is too much strength from Kevin Durant, now with the chance to add one more.
Well, Richard, I know you had the pleasure of guarding Kevin Durant. Not an easy assignment. What was that like?
You're right, B.A. I had the pleasure of guarding him in the NBA Finals. And let's say it was not the easiest of tasks. He's become such a complete player, there's no way to stop him. He takes what you give him, and he kills you with it.
Yeah, terrific transition hustle from Randle. Getting out there and completing the fast break.
And Anunoby for 3. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Banchero, no good.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Floats one. Second chance shot. And Adebayo with the nice bucket inside.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
Back to Morant. Davis down low, hounded by Adebayo. Davis with a screen on Durant. For 3, Randle. He buries it from 3. Randle's got 5 now.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Durant, 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
Randle, the pass to Fox. From downtown, Adebayo grabs the board. Gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Banked it in off the glass. Durant's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
How many guys his size can pull up off the dribble and move like that? Durant is the real unicorn.
Davis, the pass to Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Halliburton, the pass to Adebayo. There's a minute 40 left in the first quarter here. Nice shot by Durant.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Moran against Halliburton. Fox for three. The rebound by Tyrese Halliburton. He's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Miller can't get it to go.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
To the paint. Adebayo with a steal. Here we go.
Yeah, it's hard to argue against Halliburton as the best passer in the league right now. I know he's the most exciting for sure. Yeah, and I can't help but remember Tyrese Halliburton in the 2024 All-Star Game. A spectacular performance from him in that one. And the icing on the cake, him dropping the shot that took the East point total to over 200 points.
Now here's Hart. Pass to Vassell. The rebound by Devin Booker.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Halliburton for three, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Here's Vassell. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Great setup for Vassell, who does not waste the chances to get off a quick shot.
Washington, a screen on Vassell. For three, Booker. Davis with a rebound. Vassell against Booker. Vassell's shot is good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Right side, Booker.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw, no good. So both teams making some changes here. And he's good on the second. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. They're up by 5. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
Miles Bridges is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Hunter in at the shooting guard position. Over his career, Anthony Davis has averaged 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Those are career numbers, Richard.
It's a very short list of players who have done that. Single digits. Pair his scoring with his defensive abilities, and you've got a problem.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. They've got Jalen Duren, Fred VanVleet out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Miller, and it's Washington in at the small forward position. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Banchero. Davis with a screen on Anunoby. The three from Banchero. Rebound by VanVleet. Gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Inside. In deep. Booker gets it to go.
We know Book can hit those deep threes, but he's also effective around the rim.
VanVleet against Hart. Davis with a screen on VanVleet. Hart from long range drills it from deep.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Bridges. Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. Second is De'Aaron Fox. In the third spot, Ja Morant.
Two premier scoring options that defenses really have to scramble to account for.
Banchero against Anunoby. Down low. Here's Durant. Oh, KD! Filthy!
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
Banchero against Anunoby. Deflected! All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Booker. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Banchero.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Fox outside. Hart with a screen on Anunoby. Fox the pass to Banchero. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Banchero's got 5 points.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Washington outside. Pass to Durant. Shoots over Davis. Durant, no good.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
The three from Banchero. At the arc, Banchero finds his mark.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Durant. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 14 points for him.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Now here's Washington. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Van Vliet outside. Knocks it down from distance.
You could see it before the ball even got to him. Van Vliet was locked and loaded, ready for that thing to fly.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
And it's Morant missing. Gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Anunoby. Halliburton outside. Anunoby on the take, and he lays it up and in.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Well, Richard, you attempted to guard Kevin Durant in your playing days. How hard was that?
It was not easy. He's an elite scorer, ball handler. Oh, yeah, he's also 7 feet tall. KD is one of the toughest assignments that you will ever face.
Now here's Halliburton. And he's going for the lob! And the dunk by Duren.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Fox against Miller. Vucevic, a screen on Miller. Three-pointer, Fox. Duren with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Now here's Fox. In his last outing, 8 points for him. 19-footer. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. There's the triple. And Miller good for 3.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Miller against Fox. Right side Morant. The 3. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Fox has got his 5th assist in this one.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. They lead by 3. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
We've got Paolo Banchero. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Ja Morant. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Randall in at the 4 spot. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Banchero passes to Randall, and it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
To the inside, Halliburton, and the dunk by Halliburton.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Randall pulls down the board.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Banchero. And here's Fox for the lead. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds in the game. Now Booker. It counts, and the foul. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
How does he do that? Booker absorbs the foul, but stays cool, knocks down the shot.
You know, Booker gets a lot of praise for his scoring, but how about his skill as a passer, Richard?
Oh, he's a good decision maker, B.A. He's able to read defenses and dissect them with his passing. He's shown he can be a traditional, quote-unquote, point guard.
Fox outside. Randall outside, puts up a 3, and Durant with the block.
And for all the attention his offense gets,
A statement dunk from Booker.
This is the confidence Booker has in himself. He feels like no one can guard him, and he's probably right.
Pass to Davis. Fox surveying the D. Davis with a screen on Durant. Randall can't hit. Gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's the floater, and the basket by Halliburton.
love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
And it's Morant missing. Gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside Anunoby. From outside the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Anunoby's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season.
It was a joy to watch these guys play. Constant ball movement and player movement. Defenses were worn out by the end of games.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. To the middle, Davis. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Outside Anunoby. Over Banchero. Anunoby can't get it to go.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim grab.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Hart's checked in for Paolo Banchero.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
Pass to Durant for 3. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. And it's Randall with the jam.
He loves to get rid of it. Fox has a nose for the open man.
Outside Booker. Durant inside. Randall's there. Durant owning the inside.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court, and it also keeps the bench fired up.
Back to Hart. And he makes it on the layup. Hart's got 5 points.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Halliburton against Morant. Takes the three. Durant's shot is off.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Randall, the pass to Hart. Now here's Fox. Morant looking for an opening. Shot clock at 5. The three. The rebound by Devin Booker. Booker's got 4 rebounds now. Halliburton, the pass to Washington. No good with a layup. Shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Hart goes in. Outside for Morant. Here's Randall. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got his 3rd assist of the night. Gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this 3rd. Halliburton with the ball. Randall's in his pocket for 3. Durant. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
After sinking 1 triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter here. Here's Davis. Back to Fox. To the paint. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. It goes on Bam Adebayo. This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
There is no question Davis is a top 10 talent in this league when healthy, but unfortunately he's dealt with several injuries throughout the years.
Here's Booker. Duran with a screen on Hunter. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. It's been a good one. Up by 4, and we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter when we return. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Just picking us apart, right? Guy cuts behind you down the lane. Miscommunication there. They're cutting behind us. So we got to get solid defensively.
Boy, he is not happy with his team's aggressiveness on defense. Coach Kerr calling his team out on it.
Yeah, gently asking for them to pick it up. They need to if they want to win this one.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. We've got OG Anunoby, Fred VanVleet out there with Brandon Miller. Then it's Washington, and it's Durant in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Fox against VanVleet. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
That free throw, no good. Richard, the first winner of the NBA Clutch Player of the Year, De'Aaron Fox.
And he's great late in games because he's so quick. You got to give him space. But he's improved his outside shot, so you can't just lay off of him. Makes him a little tough to guard, especially late.
Washington, a screen on Vucevic. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
This is his 2nd 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Fox against VanVleet. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And because Fox likes to score so often, it puts defenses in a very tough situation. He really earns a lot of these calls.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And here's VanVleet from the arc. Hunter with the rebound. Shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Pass to Hart. Here's Vucevic. Here's Fox. Guarded by VanVleet. The shake. Washington grabs the miss. Gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Washington.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Hunter misses in close. Gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. The first free throw is good. Adebayo's checked in for Washington. Both free throws good from Anunoby. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Fox outside. Pass to Hart. Anunoby against Bridges from behind the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Bridges has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And Carroll with it, guarded by Adebayo. Fox against Booker. Fox, that's good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
It's Booker on the wing. Anunoby for 3. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
Smart dish by Durant, giving it away to a guy with a quality look.
And he's going for the oop here.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Booker. Outside Durant. Durant! Money from the corner.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Davis with a screen on Booker. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
When Fox drives, he knows he's going to get contact, but he stays locked in and gets the foul call.
Free throw's good for Fox. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And those were big shots. At this point in the game, you can't afford to leave any points at the line.
Outside Durant. To the inside. Here's Booker. And it's blocked by Davis.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, come on, man. That was never going to happen.
They've got numbers. The open shot, Halliburton. It's hauled in by Ja Morant.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Fox for 3. Durant pulls it in. Gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Down low. Randall with a steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Fox. And Durant with the block. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Halliburton. Booker for 3. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 6 assists here tonight. Davis with a screen on Booker. Fox for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside Durant. Launches it. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
We look at the pace of this league, and Fox, look, he is built for it.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. Halliburton outside. Pass to Adebayo. Booker with it. 3-pointer, Halliburton. Rebounded by Fox. There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Davis. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth. And an intentional foul right there. Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objectives right now, taking care of the rock and using some time.
Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo's doubled. Halliburton, the pass to Durant. 6 to shoot, and he lobs it up to the rim.
On the ball, Halliburton has great concentration. His focus is what helps him find the wide open man.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Your thoughts, guys?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them, so why not go down fighting?
For 3, Randall. Cash. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them, so why not go down fighting?
And so the road team gets the W in this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.